Beloved one, I desire now to move into what you will call another stage of sharing with you, because you are ready for it. You have asked of me, please, can we have a bit more meat to chew on? So yes. You have already had the appetizer. You have already had the salad. You are now coming into the main course, into what you have truly asked and wanted to know. So in this message we are going to do an exercise which will take you to a new level of feeling, a new level of visioning, a new level of knowing who you are, and the energy of the empowerment of that new understanding. You have had visions of what you want to do, to be, to accomplish, and you are asking, how do I get to that place? How can I move from right here that I understand and that I feel comfortable with to a place where it will be more expansive and more into manifestation of the visioning that I have had? We will do a meditation now which will open up doors and windows for you to know more of your true self. Allow the body to be comfortable, however it wants to be, and I would suggest that you soften the eyes. Then allow yourself the easy breath. Feel with every inhale that you are going deeper. Feel with every exhale you are getting rid of the external distractions. Allow yourself to feel at peace. Visualize, if you will, a hill, a grassy knoll, and feel yourself to be on top of that hill looking down at your surroundings, whatever may be around. Are there trees, flowers? Is there water? Are there birds? Are there other animals? Bunny rabbits? Just observe and watch. See what comes to you. You are standing on top of the grassy knoll looking down the hill, past the trees, out to the water. Look to the sky. What color is it? Is there a cloud or two? What form is the cloud? Is it moving? What do you see in the mind's eye that is peaceful? The summer breeze perhaps? The trees swaying in the wind, the grass moving? Perhaps it is tall grass. Perhaps it is short grass. Visualize. How does it feel? Then take yourself from the top of the grassy knoll up to the sky to that cloud that is up there. Do not worry about anything that is down below. Feel yourself to be on the cloud, floating easily, again looking down at the grassy knoll, but feeling yourself untethered. Feel yourself to be free, to feel, to soar, to be. Just to be. And then as you feel comfortable being in the cloud, feel yourself rise above the cloud even farther so that you are looking down at the cloud. Know yourself to be the cloud, and yet you are above it looking down at it, and know that truly it has supported you as you sat upon it, but now you are above it looking down at it. The human being of you, the physical body of you rises up even higher to the place where there is just a knowing of the being that you are, a place that is above any dimension, any reality. You can see realities of past lives, realities of future lives. Play with that for a moment. Who have you been? Where have you been? How has it been? How will it be? Allow yourself to envision how you will be in what you call the next lifetime. Will you be the human, or will you be a bird? Will you be a fish swimming in the vast ocean, knowing yourself to be free, supported by the water, supported always by the divinity of you? Will you be the great panther? Will you perhaps entertain the thought of being the ostrich or perhaps the monkey? A giraffe? Anything you can imagine. You can be human and you can be any other form that you want to be. You are between dimensions, not having to be in a location of one dimension or one reality, but you are observing, you are watching any dimension that you want to watch. Know that truly your energy is in any dimension that you want to create, any form that you want to create, any being, because you are the creative extension of the one creator. And right now you are having an experience of not being tied to any dimension, any reality. You are allowing yourself to float, to be free, to play in the imagination with whomever and whatever you want to be. Visions will come to you and pass by. You do not have to linger on one, or you may if you want to. Allow them to come. Know what you have been. Know what you will be. Just watch. See how it all passes before and within you, because truly every reality that you create comes from within. Know that you can create any reality that you want to when you access the place of the interdimensional self, and you are not with a focus upon any dimension, not being tied into a certain box of a dimension, but you are floating, you are free, it is easy, and you are entertaining different ideas of forms, of ways of being. You are even farther out than the outer space that you have talked about, and yet you are the inner space that is creating and beholding. Allow yourself to envision the different forms of being, and know that truly none of those forms encompasses all of you, because you are much more than any form. But just watch the forms as they come and pass by. Some of the forms will appeal to you more than others, and you may linger with the forms that are attractive to you. Perhaps, as we have said, it would be the giant bird, the eagle that you know. Perhaps it would be the tiny wren, a cardinal, the bright male cardinal. Perhaps, again, you will be the great whale. Perhaps you will be the lion or the lioness. Perhaps you will be the king or the queen, or perhaps the kitchen maid. It truly does not matter, because each and every being is divine. So you sit between dimensions and you look at what your world has been, and you see pockets of joy. You see families that are happy with each other. You see other families where there is sorrow, where ones are not agreeing with each other, where ones do not want to be in each other's company. You know that feeling, but you also know the joy of love and of being happy to be accepted. You look upon your world and you see the areas where brother is speaking against brother, perhaps even taking up arms to do away with the form. The energy of being can never be taken away, but one can be asked to release the form, and sometimes that is happening. Sometimes there are areas of sickness where the body is diseased, not at ease, not knowing its wholeness. Allow yourself to see those areas that perhaps are not at peace and to send your knowing of peace to an area on Holy Mother Earth or any other celestial body where there is life. Know that you are powerful. You are the Christ. You are the light of divinity. You are the power of wholeness. You are the power of oneness, and you are one with everything that you see. That is why, when you envision certain areas, you feel the energy of that area and what is going on there. You know that you are creative, and you are creating every reality, every dimension that you behold. You send your energy of peace into every dimension, because you desire to know wholeness and you desire to know oneness in wholeness. You are very powerful. You have yet to understand your power, and yet as you are between dimensions, between realities lowercase r, you can look upon every happening, every energy form, and you can bless it with the energy of peace. Know that truly every time you focus upon energy and form and outside of form, you are sending the divinity, the divine energy of you to it. That is how powerful your focus is. As you will feel yourself and know yourself to be one with whatever you are beholding, it has to change as your idea and your acceptance changes. It has to change, for you are the energy that reaches out and touches it. Allow yourself now to come back to the cloud, sitting upon the cloud and looking down at the grassy knoll. Now there are birds, now there is a squirrel, now there is a fox, forms that have come out of the woods to feel your energy. And now you are on the grassy knoll watching the butterfly that has landed on your hand. You let it go, knowing that truly your energy goes with it. You walk down through the tall grass, feeling it waving and brushing against your legs and your feet until you come to the bottom of the grassy knoll. Now you focus your eyes, feeling yourself back in the room. Pause. Now, I have a bit of homework to give to you. On the morrow, Take out a piece of paper, any size, any color, lined or not lined. I always get these questions. Well, Jeshua, what size should the paper be? What color should it be? What kind of pen should I write with? Does it need lines? No. Anything you choose to write on. I want you to pick a topic of something that you know is happening in the world. There are areas where there is conflict going on. There are areas where there is disease going on. Even closer to home, there are ones who are not at peace. I want you to focus upon what seems not to be holy from the vantage point of the interdimensional self that is up the grassy knoll, onto the cloud, into the space between dimensions, and to look at what is happening. Get yourself right into the space of seeing what is happening. Then remember where you are, looking at it. In other words, you are not right down in it. Get into it at first so that you know what you are working with, and then take yourself up as high as you can go outside of this dimension, looking down at the world or at the family or at the co-workers or anything that you choose that you want to put your energy onto, the energy of wholeness. And I want you to bless whatever you have chosen as your certain topic. If it is yourself, and this is okay. You can choose yourself to be the object of the focus. Allow yourself the new visioning from a different space, a different perspective, and get yourself into that space of meditation, but not into a space that says, well, I can do anything. You know, Jeshua, this problem is too big. I can do anything with it. Yes, you can. This is what I want you to experience. I want you to get at least a glimmer of a new perspective in how you can bless any situation that you choose. And as I have said, you can choose yourself or you can choose something that seems to be miles and miles away on the other side of Holy Mother Earth, any type of conflict that is going on, and send your holy vibration from a new perspective, because I will share with you a secret which is not a secret. As you will be looking at whatever seems to be wrong and needing help, you may get an insight, an inner sight that says, something is being completed here. Something is in divine order that I hadn't seen and the news media has not seen. There may be something happening here that is bigger than what it appears to be. It may be holier than what it appears to be. Even if you choose yourself and you have something going on in the body that you are not comfortable with, allow yourself in the meditative state to feel a new perspective. The body is going to serve you for as long as the soul has determined that you want to be and have said you will be here to serve. So pick a topic. Get your pen and paper. Write whatever you think is going on. Then allow yourself the deep breath and the time of quietness, and take yourself to the grassy knoll. Take yourself to the top of the grassy knoll. Take yourself to the cloud. Take yourself above the cloud. Take yourself out of the dimension and behold your subject and sit with it for at least 5 minutes of the clock. Maybe longer. Then come back to focus and write what you have seen from a new perspective. This is a powerful technique which can be used with any situation or a person or a group of persons. It allows you to move out of limited dimensional thinking into the interdimensional self and its broader, truer vision. Return often to the space above the cloud, free in the non-dimension. Abide often as the interdimensional self. I will join you there. So be it.